Hi guys, so I wanted to bring to you our angel reading. It's just a reading of little cards that are oracle cards, and they're very cute because they're tiny and they fit in the palm of my hand. But besides the part of being cute, they have really good words of wisdom. So I just thought I'd read a few to you, and I do apologize, but tomorrow I have a class, so I want to rest in the morning, and then the afternoon is going to take up 4 hours of a class for me. So I didn't want to miss out on bringing you anything of God, the angels, messaging, from them, etc. I apologize. I think something's coming through my vent and it's making me itchy. So let us begin. Forgive me. Victoria Violet, Gypsy Roots Tarot and Travel, and welcome back to anybody watching this that is my subscribers. I love you to pieces. Those that are becoming new subscribers, oh man, you are so welcome. For those that are here as trolls, I wish that I would mean when I say please go away, but the truth is you need this more than anybody. For the cross watchers, you really do need Jesus. For the karmics, you need to release the cross watcher, especially if you're keeping them against their will, meaning they don't want you. But other than that, let's proceed. Okay, first card. I love this. First card says the Angel of Honesty. When I am honest with myself, I feel the security and the support of my soul in my mind and heart. The first step is to be honest with yourself, and that means to be free from the very beginning. In any situation, if you choose clarity and honesty, everybody will feel at ease with the truth and will bring congruence to your feelings and actions. No further clarification is necessary, and all flows with beauty and dynamism. Isn't that cute? Such a tiny little card. Look. I mean, my hand is small, guys, and it fits in the palm of my hand. And it packs such a punch. I don't think they could have made these cards any cuter. And no, I don't have the box because I bought these from Half Price Books 2015. It didn't come in a box. Sorry, guys. They say one man's trash is another man's treasure. What am I getting from this? When you act from honesty and integrity from the beginning of a relationship of any kind, friendship to mother-daughter, father-son, husband-wife, boyfriend-girlfriend, friends, then you don't have to worry about not being in your integrity, not standing in your integrity, right? And everybody knows where you stand. But when you start out with lies, half truths, how can there be any congruence? How? There's no continuity to that. There's only lies, half truths, or even, lies can even be, gee, I really don't like it when you do that too. Yeah, that sounds great. Sure. And you know full well your friend or whoever it is you're with is doing the wrong thing or asking you to come along to do the wrong thing. That's not going to bring you anything positive to your life, and may even tarnish your reputation sometimes, or how people look at you. So acting out of honesty will bring congruence. Please do so. There's nothing more ghastly than someone that comes towards you to form a relationship with you in the guise of lies, meaning telling you what they think you need to hear in order to get into your good graces and then hurting you. There's just no reason for that. The Angel of Transformation is our next card. Okay? The Angel of Transformation. I am aware of the divine energy that moves my being and transforms me into who I truly am. Transformation is a mysterious process that includes many changes in itself. The caterpillar that becomes a butterfly. The cream transformed into butter. Oh, I love making cream into butter at home. You have to try it if you've never. The lead of heavy vibrations into the gold of the soul. From one level to another inner alchemy is processed. And suddenly we are transformed into a new dimension. Transformation happens naturally as we surrender to the flow of the divine energies that gives life to all there is. Remember, the great I am has always been and always will be. And we are made from that energy because he himself took a piece of him and put it into us. That's why we can claim that we are a little less than the angels, because we are made of the same material. So do I listen to science and you're made out of carbon? And yes, we are. You're right. But we're so much more than that. Our last card says the angel of freedom. My soul's loving energy flows through my being as I am free. A great freedom is felt when we release the tension created by the lower centers of consciousness. What does Maslow say? You know, his pyramid. Y'all need to go check that out in psychology. Release the tension created by the lower centers of consciousness that trap us in attachments of power over others, money, and sensation. What do you think he means by sensation? When we simply allow the energies of the soul to direct our lives, we understand the freedom of being constructive and positive, accepting people and situations as they are, here and now, free from the side effects of negative reactions. And I keep saying that about the cross watchers, wanting for the Libra collective to experience negative energies and feelings about not being with them anymore. I think it marked me here. Why? Why would you want that for another part of God's creation? Why would you want that? Why would you expect that? Is that the only way that someone can show you that they love you? What about just being there for you all along? What about that they've told you that they loved you over and over in the past? What about they showed it to you? So don't want pain and ruin for others simply because it would satisfy you. Work and flow from the heart. Use your wisdom and your light to shine onto others, or even to shine onto the situations and problems you find yourself in. Use your wisdom to direct you. And when you don't find that wisdom within yourself, ask Uriel. If you don't feel that Archangel Uriel is lending you his wisdom, ask the great I am, since you should have a direct connection to the great I am through your silver cord. If your silver cord is that weak, then you will have to go through the archangels. You will. God always lets us back in. We just have to try again, meaning there has to be a change in you. There has to be some kind of a change. You can't expect God to say, okay, you need to change this, that, and the other. Then you come back. It's like a child or a person that's in college or university, and the professor says, I see what you were doing there. I see where you were trying to go there, but marks everything up in red. Those things in red are given back to you, and now your challenge is to go home or go back to the library or study hall, change those things that were marked in red as needing to be changed. Only then will you understand and grow from what you did before. And when those marks are in black now, they're accepted or check marked off by Creator, that's when you know that you have a change of heart. And that's what they mean, becoming a new creation. I'm not trying to make enemies out of our Christian friends, but I am here to say that just because you're baptized with water and you're said or given those rights by the preacher and saying now you're born again, that doesn't automatically happen. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes people are so excited, can't wait to start their Christian life, can't wait to be, different, set aside. But some people get the dunking and wear a cross or no cross, wear a t-shirt or no t-shirt that says I'm a Jesus freak, and all of a sudden they think that they are walking with God, and they're not. They're not. They haven't earned the bragging rights. So sometimes it's a show me, don't tell me kind of moment. Sometimes God wants you to display to the world by your actions. Isn't that what Ephesians says in the book of Acts 2? It's by your actions that people know who you are. Not by your words only, but by your actions. So, again, it's beautiful. Transformation, freedom. But starting with what? With honesty. You have to start with honesty. Because after all, let's say you're talking to me, my friend, right? And let's say you're not quite honest with me. You don't quite display yourself as who you really are. You're wearing a mask for me. So you think that it's for me. But isn't it truly for you? So that you can feel a level of comfort. So you don't have to change something about yourself. Or so you don't have to divulge something about yourself. So the mask isn't for me, because what's in the dark will always come into the light sooner or later. And then you are found to be wearing a mask. So why not just be honest from the get-go? It gives you the freedom that this little card is talking about. And it helps you to transform into the person you really are. So you don't have to go around feeling like you're wearing a mask all the time. That's what I'm getting at. And I think that's what the prayers and these little scriptures, these little sayings are telling you as well. I hope this helps someone out there. We are never the end all, as He is, right? We're always here as students. And even as a teacher, I'm still a student to someone. And if there's no one here on earth, I'm a student to Michael, to Uriel, to Gabriel, to Raphael, to the great I am, to Metatron. Okay? I'm never not looking out for somebody who I can learn from. They're great people that are on this earth, that are earthbound here, that can help you with things of everyday life. But when it comes to spiritual life, you have to have a teacher that's a spiritual life and not just a regular everyday life the way humans live here and now. Okay? So if you don't have that and you don't connect with anybody on YouTube or any other platform or in a church, then please reach out to your Creator. Ask, and you shall receive. Knock, the door is always open unto you. Until we see each other again, my friends. Again, we're doing nightcap tonight. I do want to do a one question type of free reading for live shows, but unfortunately, I need to have a good weeder outer. A good weeder outer. I need to get a good person that can weed out all the trolls so we can have a good time and we can actually have a good live reading, and you can get your readings without encumbrance, without my attention going to the trolls, to the YouTube trolls of the world. Okay? Again, I'm praying that you have a beautiful rest of your Saturday. You know, if I didn't have anything else to do, I would go sit at home. I'd lay on the couch with a nice pillow and a blanket and turn up the AC, because we're getting into fall, but the weather is still warm enough. And just lay there and watch my favorite movies, find different movies to watch, or just lay in a hammock outside in the yard. It's so beautiful. The trees in New Hampshire are gorgeous. They lend for a beautiful landscape. And you know, for me, when I want to commune with God, sometimes it can be in the shower. Sometimes it can be in my car. Sometimes it's first thing in the morning. And sometimes it's out in nature. The woods make me feel close to God. For some reason, when I'm in the woods and the trees are so tall, vast around me, and I just see green everywhere, and I see life within the trees and the wild plants, that's where I most feel happy and I feel at one with Him. So whatever brings you closer to Him, what I'm saying is, find your way, find your path, and anytime you feel like you have a need to talk to Him, and you feel like your life is so hustle and bustle and so hurried, go off to your little sacred space. Even if it's right before you turn on the TV, or right before you close your eyes at night, or even if it's a weekend and you lay down to have a nap in front of the TV, always have Him in your heart so that you don't have to wear a mask. Allow the transformation to unfold. Give yourself that freedom, because I promise you, it's like taking off weights from your shoulders when you can just be you. And also, a word of advice. If the person that you're dating or the person that you're with, friends, family, love, interest, if you don't feel like you can be yourself with them, maybe possibly you need to find yourself away from them and spend little to no time with that person, because you should be able to feel yourself anywhere you go. You shouldn't have to be so out of character that you don't recognize yourself. Enjoy your weekend. Have fun with your family if you have. Have fun with your friends if you have. And if it's yourself and your fur babies, have fun then. If it's just yourself, like with me, I have my connections. Much love and light. Bye-bye.